And he goes, "Psst, come here," like almost like a side deal. Don't tell anybody, but I think I got a line on an electric car. Would you have any interest in an electric car? And I'm like, all right, so here I am at Regional Southwest Airlines, and there is only one car available in this entire airport. It's here at 6th. It's a Mini Cooper, and for 3 days, they want $1,868. So I'll tell you what, that is price gouging at its finest. I've never seen anything quite like that, but you know what? If they're the only ones who have a car. But I found an electric car. I went and I was going up and down every one of these counters, and one guy went, "Come here," and I said, "Yeah." He goes, "I don't know if you'd be interested in an electric car," and he said, "I think I have a Mustang Mach-E." I said, "Yeah, let's do it." And so anyway, it was expensive, not that expensive, but man, do I have a story for you guys today. There's nobody here. Everybody's where they want to be. But I needed a rental car today. And boy, do I have a story for you. So let's get into it. Welcome again to another episode of Out of Spec Dave. This is a good one. Trust me. All right, so let me set the stage for this story. This morning I woke up, and it's Thursday of in between Christmas week, or Christmas Day and New Year's Day. And it's time for Katie to drive back up to Tampa. We've had her Audi Q3 here down on Marco Island all week, and it's great. And so I decided, I said, I don't know about me without having a car. I mean, I can walk to the restaurants. I can Uber back up when we leave on December 31st to the airport. But I sort of would like to, how cool would it be if I could get a Mustang Mach-E? I mean, I just recently had the EV6. I had the Bolt. And, while Kyle has got my Model X out in California, in Colorado, I thought it'd be great to be able to experience some different rental cars. So anyway, I looked at the prices of rental cars, and they were super high. But I found this one rental car company called Easy Rent, and it's off airport. It's about 3 miles away. I said, I don't know. They've got a rental car, and it's $171 for 3 days, including all the taxes and everything. And I said, at least then I could take that car and maybe go up to the, to the Ford dealership and rent or test drive a Mach-E and sort of report on how I like that. So anyway, that was the plan. And so today, Katie and I drove up here to RSW and pulled into this Easy Rent place, which was on one of those places off airport parking with no signage. There was no signage. It's like EASI rental, Easy Rental. They didn't even know how to spell the word easy correctly. So anyway, I go and I can't find the place. There's no signage at all. And so I asked the attendant who you park your car there if you want to do 24-hour day parking. He says, "Oh yeah, that's around the corner." So I go around the corner, and sure enough, there's like this little back door with a sign on it. I walk in, and there's 2 guys in there. Looks like a legit rental car place. Not here I am at RSW. You've got the rental cars all in there, which is really where the official ones are. So this one's like 3-4 miles off campus. Anyway, I look at the guy and I said, "I'm here to pick up my rental car that I booked this morning." He goes, "Oh, you did that on Hotwire?" He said, "Yeah, we don't have any cars." I said, "Well, what do you mean you don't have any cars? I reserved the car." He says, "Yeah, we're out of cars. We don't have cars. And we have no way of getting in touch with you because Hotwire doesn't give us your phone number or your email." So I said, "Oh, okay. What am I supposed to do?" He goes, "I don't know how to help you." So I came over here to Regional Southwest Airlines, and I just said, "Katie, just drop me off, right? If I can't get a car, then I'll just Uber home." And Ubers are about $120. So I know, yeah, whatever. It would cost me $120 today and then $120 to get back up here on Sunday when we leave on the 31st. But so I'm already sunk into this rental car investment for $240, right, out of the gate. So you figure, how much could it be? So That's where I go up to these guys at Sixt, S-I-X-T. When the guy told me at the counter how much he wanted for it, he was, you could tell he was embarrassed to tell me how much it was. And so, but whatever, they can do that. So then I started walking up the aisle saying, any rental cars? There was nobody there. And there's one guy, like I mentioned in my opening, there's a super nice guy, and Avis, and he goes, come here, like almost like a side deal. Don't tell anybody, but I think I got a line on an electric car. Would you have any interest in an electric car? And I'm like, I got my new hat that Katie got me for Christmas. Little does the guy know that not only did I want a rental car, but the one car that I wanted was a Mustang Mach-E. I said, well, what kind of electric car do you think you might have? And he said, it's a Ford Mustang Mach-E. I'm like, this is just like, oh, these things, they always happen to me like this. But, you know, so he says, let me go find the car. It's in a back lot. I think I know where it is. He said, we have 3 Teslas, but 2 of them have the keys locked in them. And one of them is at a 0% state of charge and they don't know what to do. So he says, we can't rent any of those. I go, that's okay. I don't want a Tesla anyway. I'd rather have the Mach-E. Super nice guy, again, at this Avis counter. And so he comes back after about 15 minutes. He's like, good news. I have the car. It's parked over here in C2. And I said, that's great. How much? And he goes, yeah, I don't know. So he looks it up and it's like $586 for the 3 days. And so then, knowing me, because I rationalize everything, if you haven't figured that out yet, you know, soon you will. I'm like, okay, that's really not $586. And I start doing the math because you got to subtract $240 from that because I got to get home from here in the Uber. Then I got to get back up from here in the Uber. Then tomorrow I want to go to Stan's because my favorite band is playing there on Goodland. So I'm going to have to Uber over to there. We want to go out to dinner tonight, so I'm going to have to Uber there. And I'm like, by the time I started doing all the calculations for how much I'm going to spend in Ubers, I'm like, all right, let's do the deal. Plus, now I'm going to have a Mustang Mach-E that I can actually make some content with, right? For all of you and also for me, because I haven't really been in one since my buddy Paul's. He had 2 of them. Actually, he had a Mustang Mach-E GT in Grabber Blue, and then he sold that, and then he got for his wife the Mustang Mach-E GT Performance, and you know, I drove that. And so, but it's been a long time since I've been in the Mach-E, and I do want to give it another whirl. So long story short, the great news is I got myself a Ford Mustang Mach-E. I'll be making some content with this thing over the next 3 days. I got a set of wheels. I don't have to Uber. I'm excited. This is the way. Love vacations. This is, to me, this is the best thing. I mean, granted, the sun's out. I probably should be sitting on the beach, but I'm playing with cars. All right, well, there it is. The Mustang Mach-E, and black with black leather interior. I'm not even sure which model this is yet, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Fact is, I got one. It's so funny that I woke up this morning. I said, you know what? I think maybe I haven't really rented. I rented the EV6. I rented the Bolt. Video to come on that. But I haven't rented a Mustang Mach-E. So let me do that. Now here I am in the weirdest way possible. And there I've got myself a Mustang Mach-E for the next 3 days. Boy, this is going to be fun. Make some good content with this. Florida plates. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks again for watching another episode of Out of Spec Dave, and I'll catch you on the next one. Wait for the content on the Mach-E and also content on Bolt. That's coming as well.